What's up folks, it's 2Bricks and I'm so excited to be sharing with you my latest MOC, and that is the minifigure scale Eta-2 Jedi Interceptors, or commonly known as the Jedi Starfighters, from Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. And the reason why I'm so excited to share this with you is because they're very different to a lot of the other official sets and also MOCs of this ship that are out there, and I'm really proud of the approach that I took in order to make these really truly minifigure scale. I don't know if you guys are aware, but the ships are tiny, and the actual official sets that exist of these make them really huge, especially with the use of that printed specialized cockpit piece, which is quite a bit bigger than what it's supposed to be, and then scaling to that makes the ship overall quite a bit bigger than it should be. So yeah, I'm really excited to show you my take on it. I did have to cheat a little bit with some custom sticker work, so we have custom stickers here and here as well. And then also this is a sticker that you can get with the official sets, but you stick it on a different piece here in order to make use of that. And we're also using some stickered elements from official sets, although these are on the parts that were requested for them to be stuck on. So if you already have the official set, you do have these ready to go. So that's something. But yeah, I'm really excited to show you both of these. I do have Obi-Wan's one as well. Obi-Wan here has the slightly taller stand because he has to have the high ground, of course, and he's also being attacked by buzz droids. So I did go ahead and use the official set elements here with these side fins, so we get that nice sticker detailing in there, but I did not apply any of the custom stickers here. So the one triangular sticker here to get this part right here, and then also the one on the top for the cockpit, I did not apply any of those. Nor did I do the one that I cut out here for this top window section. So I just wanted to kind of give you a look at sort of the blank factory look, I guess you'd say, if you just build this with the regular parts and no custom stickering involved. And I think it still looks pretty good, but obviously I think the stickers do take it to the next level. So if you do actually end up building these yourself, that's right, the instructions for these are available on my Rebrickable page. You can get the custom sticker designs, and you can actually print those out and stick them on yourself. And I'm going to be doing that for my second one here. So these I cut out of official Lego sticker paper sheets. And then for this one, I'm going to be using the custom stickers that I'm including for you guys in the, as part of the downloadables. And I'm going to go ahead and apply those so you can see how it's supposed to be done and just get a general sense of that. So that's very exciting. I'm definitely excited to see how the custom ones turn out. And then also just review the ships for you guys and see what you're in for if you actually get one of these. So before we get into the review of the actual ship that I've made here, I just wanted to do a quick little size comparison. I do have some elements of the previous, most recent official Eta-2 set that I have lying around. I just wanted to assemble one of the wings here and also grab the cockpit piece so you guys can see the difference. So the entire cockpit of mine fits into this piece right here, so you can see. So it is about 1 brick longer, but it is crucially about 2 bricks wider in general, and so you're using that 4x4 rounded TIE Fighter window piece at the front, whereas here you're using the 2x, and then the actual windshield here is obviously also dramatically smaller. The only benefit here is that you get the nice kind of intricate paneling detailing and the look of kind of the way that the cockpit is attached. Obviously that's just print and it doesn't actually do anything, but it's nice that you have it, and also the little open circle fleet logo there as well. But I'd much rather have it be closer to official scale so that it just feels a little bit more unique. And then here you can see also the wing absolutely dwarfing the one that I've built here. So it's like a full, I think 4 studs longer and 3 studs wider. Yeah, absolutely huge in comparison. The only benefit here, of course, being that you can fit an actual R2-D2 minifigure in here. And my one relies on just the head. Although again, mine is more accurate in that sense, because if you actually watch the behind the scenes of Revenge of the Sith, they do confirm an R2 unit will not fit in here, and they just had the bottom of R2 poking out, and this simply put some green screen over it so that when they were shooting the ship from the side, they could just cut out his body and you wouldn't see it. So yeah, I'm cheating, but then so did the official Lego, or so did the official Star Wars ship designers cheat as well. But yeah, so here is the ship. So let's take a look at all of the cool and unique details that I was able to get into this tiny little ship. All right, so obviously we have nicely detailed cannons running down the middle here. I'm really proud of how close into the center I was able to get those. They're usually pretty far apart on the official sets, and the look of the official set is you want those cannon barrels right down along the side of the, just alongside the edge of this circular windshield here, so they can really line up their shots right down the middle. I'm really, really proud of this greebly section in here, where we have this very accurate detailing in here with the grate, and then the ingot piece, and then this bar that is sticking out of here with the gaps that go right the way through the wing. That is super accurate to what we see on screen. Obviously, the only difference is here that the solar panel, or whatever this thing is bigger than the indentation, although on the actual ship it would fit in exactly. So this indent would be slightly larger on the official ship, and this panel would be slightly smaller, but I'm working with officially existing Lego parts. And I did consider brick building this, and I did try out a version of it, but it ended up being basically the same size, only much, much thicker. And so I just decided to stick with the official panels that we have and that you probably have already. Plus we get that nice texturing on the inside here thanks to the use of those stickers. I really thought that was much more worth doing in the long run. I was really happy that I was able to get in the little bit of the yellow striping that is in here, and also the little bit of the yellow coloration that is on this side of the wing. And then also just through the wings here, these are very sturdy because they're just plate built, and then I'm using a hinge to attach this front piece here, so you can see the front of that hinge plate. But everything else is just straight up nicely plate built, and we have a little bit of the side greeblies here, which actually are in the ship. There's a little bit of a dark gray detail trench that runs down there. I'm also really pleased with how close together these two gray bars are. I'm just separating out the clips here by 1 plate of thickness, and that gives it just the right amount of room to fit the two 4L bars in here to attach these winglets to. I'm really, really pleased with that. We have just a simple bar and clip sort of setup in here for the side kind of like armor plating piece, and I really wanted to keep this thin, and that's why I didn't use plates all the way down. I did experiment with that, but at this scale it just felt so chunky and just overwhelmed the design, so I just went with a more simple stripped down strip of yellow coloration in here, and I'm using minifigure hands just to help to kind of guide this into where it's supposed to be and keep it in place. So those minifigure hands just kind of tuck down into this little hole down in here and just keep it secure, and it's where it's supposed to be, like so. So there you go, there that is. Anakin actually does have a nice little interior here where he's got a couple of joysticks, and then he can actually just peel them out real quick. And oops, sorry about that, Anakin. He looks like he's in his post Revenge of the Sith hairless burnt look now. He's got the nice plush comfortable seating in here and a dark interior to help to kind of accentuate the when you're looking through the cockpit piece, which is transparent. It's a dark transparent color, but still it's nice to have the interior be dark so that the minifigure, when they're in there, you can really see their face. It's kind of highlighted against the surrounding darker coloration, like so. So you could really see him in there piloting. Really pops. So yeah, really, really happy with all of that. And then back here we have the nice detailing here for the engines. You can just pop these off if you don't want to see them. So the glow, I mean, like so. And actually the opening for these engines is a little bit larger in universe. So what I do is, if I'm not going to have the glow on, actually flip this piece around so that you get the attach it this way, so you get the larger opening in the back. That's more accurate. But of course you can't attach a cone that way, so you just flip it back the other way if you want to have the fiery engine look there with the blue emissions. So yeah, you kind of have both options there. The wings are just clipped in with a couple of clips and hinges right under here and here, so that keeps them nicely angled. And then I'm relying on wedge plates underneath, hugging up against this nice hull piece under here to keep the wings at the correct angle. And then I'm just trying to keep things as flat as possible here, so I'm relying on a couple of these turntable pieces, and then just a couple of the rounded tiles as well, just to keep everything nice and secure and to keep it together and keep that profile nice and thin. So yeah, super happy with how the overall aesthetics turned out on this. And then so I am just cutting out a single triangle here and there, but eventually when Lego starts producing those 1x2 cut 45-degree angle tiles in either light bluish gray or yellow, you'll be able to use one of those here and there in light bluish gray and one in yellow right there, and that will actually eliminate the need for that sticker. But those pieces don't exist in those colors yet, so hopefully we get those relatively soon. Speed Champions is producing pieces at an unprecedented rate for us, so hopefully Speed Champions will come through and we'll get some of those pretty soon. And then yeah, we just have our R2 in here, and he is actually sitting on a single stud on this, modified round tile right here. So he can actually rotate his head around to whatever angle you prefer, and that's really nice. So the only thing that sucks is you can't actually get the wing plates down any further than this, but that actually kind of sets them at the correct angle. So I guess in a way there is an advantage to that as well. And then the instructions for this little simple stand, which I've actually put in backwards, I just realized, whoops, turn this around, are available with this as well as a little optional side build. And I think that it's nice to be able to display the thing kind of at a slight tilt, like it's just flying in past camera, like in the beginning of Revenge of the Sith, with that beautiful swoopy sequence with this dodging in between all of the different ships. And I think that the stand just helps to evoke that a little bit. And I'm really happy with it. So yeah, if you do want to give the high ground, low ground effect, you can just swap out the Technic axle for a taller or shorter one. Almost any length of Technic axle will work because the ship is so light that the weight doesn't really bother it either way. If it's longer or shorter, it works out just fine. So there you go. There is Anakin's, and let's take a look at Obi-Wan's alongside. And we do have the buzz droids in here. Let me just go ahead and remove those. It's a slightly different build than the one that I did, although it's similar to the one that I did to accompany the official set. This one just has the simplified single stud for the legs there, because I'm trying to scale it down a little bit compared to, you know, the large scale official set. So let me just peel those out. So 3 identical builds for those, and then put Anakin's off to the side. You can see here the build is identical, other than one piece that had to be swapped, which is these 6L bars. They have the slightly different mold. So there's the thinner stopper right here. That is the old style of dark red bars, because these I don't believe exist in the modern catalog as the newer style of mold in dark red, but I'm going to double check that when I actually finish up the instructions for this. But yeah, if so, those might be a little bit trickier to get a hold of, you know, cost-wise. And then in here, like you can see, I don't have that design cut in there yet, so it's not quite as satisfying. It still looks good, but just not as good as if it was just like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and apply those stickers, and then we'll get a look at that. Oh yeah, these parts right here are actually in reddish brown. Again, just due to availability, but I'm gonna double check if they are actually available in dark red. But other than that, same build, and Obi-Wan has the same setup in here. And I'm actually using the newer color of dark trans black for this. This is the trans bluish black. This is the more brown color one back here. I just only had these 2 available in my parts inventory. I do suspect these will be the cheaper option going forward, since this is the new color, and there'll be a lot more of this one available in future. So, you know, keep that in mind when you're sourcing your parts, I guess. But I think either one works fine. And then you can see Obi-Wan in here has his control yokes, just like Anakin, and he's annoyed because flying is for droids. So there you go. So let's get some stickers on this bad boy and see if we can make it look just as good as the other one. All right, so I have my stickers cut out here. I printed them on a single sheet of A4 glossy vinyl sticker paper out of my regular old desktop printer. And so basically all I did is I matched the stickers here and on the windshield, and then I've given you the Imperial logo or the Republic logo as well, since this is stuck onto a different, like this is part of the official sticker sheet for this set, but it's stuck onto a different part than you would have stuck if you got the official set. So I wanted to provide a second one of these here, just so that you can apply it here if you need to. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these out and stick them down, and we'll see what they look like when we're done. All right, folks, and there you have it. So I have the gray parts right here, and then the little Republic logo. The windshields are all done, and the little kind of indication here for the back window. I think it looks absolutely great. I actually made these little kind of struts here thinner to match somewhat more with the width of these gray parts going down. I didn't manage to line these up quite right. I might try to reapply these later on, maybe print out some more if I feel like it. Obviously the gray color matching off of my home desktop printer is not as nice as they are on Lego stickers, and that's actually one of the reasons I like to use Lego sticker offcut pieces to do these. So I had a spare sticker sheet that was light bluish gray that had some large sections on it that I was able to cut off, and I actually did have to do this windshield piece in 2 separate pieces because I didn't have a thing of this size. And just sort of doing it by eye, it's trickier. But the result is that you get a lot cleaner of a gray match. But I actually don't mind this. I think it works perfectly fine. And I'm really happy to have 2 fully decaled up, minifigure scale Eta-2s side by side. So like I said, I didn't include any of the designs that came with the official stickers from the pre-existing sets. Those you can order yourself off of Bricklink if you want to. And those are official Lego stickers, and I don't want to be, taking their designs. But I really, really like how it came out with just the extra little bit of help with these custom stickers here. So yay for that. Obviously also I want to mention that sticking these onto yellow versus gray probably would give you slightly different results. So this may be slightly more purple looking due to the fact that it's stuck onto a dark red piece as opposed to this one onto the yellow, which is a lot more forgiving, I feel like. But anyways, the differences are minimal, and from a distance I think they look really great together. So super, super pleased with the result. And there you go. If you do want to download those custom stickers and do that stuff yourself, you totally can. Those are available alongside. You get those when you download the instructions on Rebrickable. Those will be included alongside. So super excited for that. Hopefully you guys get a kick out of it. I've been wanting to have Eta-2s sitting on my shelf for a long, long time. This is one of my favorite prequel designs. It's such a cool, elegant, tiny little ship, and perfect for infiltrating a battlefield and rescuing a valuable hostage. So hopefully you guys get a kick out of these, and if you end up building them, I really appreciate it. And please do let me know what you guys think if you end up building these. I'm always super excited to hear what you all think. And yeah, I'm just going to get to work on the next video. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you did like it, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Comment would always be appreciated, especially if you guys have something to say specifically about these models or things you want to see in future from me, things that you like or dislike. I welcome all feedback. So yeah, I appreciate that. And if you want to support the channel even more, you can head on over to my Patreon page, where you have multiple different tiers with different rewards that you guys can access and see my videos early, ad-free, or even get a shout out like patron Aki. Aki has just recently joined at the tier level that gets you a shout out on one of my videos. So this is me shouting out Aki right now. Thank you so much for being a patron and for supporting the work that I do here on the channel. You are a super valuable member of this community. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to get to work on the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.